Hello and welcome. This is Trevor7 with another boring hydrokinesis demonstration.
Hey, you said it. Those are your words, not mine. Don't blame me. Anyway, can someone please show me a proper hydrokinesis demonstration? You see, I'm not convinced that those are proper hydrokinesis demonstration. You know what? Stay tuned because today I'm going to show you what a proper hydrokinesis demonstration should look like. Alright, welcome back to Magic Isn't Real. Today I want to talk about a channel called Mad Cat Spheres for 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is that this guy claims he can do telekinesis with heavy object, and it got me really excited. I really wanted to see it until I saw it. That's not telekinesis with heavy object, that's making an object lighter so it can move pretty much with like the smallest burst of air. Let me show you. Okay, so this is apparently doing telekinesis with an heavy object. I mean, it's already moving by itself, but let's see if we can do this better. Okay, let me try. Let me try. Alright. Okay, now let me try to reverse it. I really do not think that this counts as doing telekinesis with an heavy object, but whatever. At this point, if I see it, I'll replicate it. It's gonna be moving for a while. So yeah, I really do not think that that qualifies as doing telekinesis with heavy object. Oh, and before you say anything, balancing a giant log on the side and wait for it to fall is also not doing telekinesis with heavy object. So as you can tell, I was really disappointed by that.
Disappointed!
Reason number 2 is that this guy has come up with a new method for you to test if you have telekinesis ability. Not even to test it, for you to start practicing telekinesis. And I will talk about this method a little bit later at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Actually, click the subscribe button, hit the bell, and stay until the end so I can explain kind of what's going on over here. But let me talk about reason number 3, which is to me the most exciting. So reason number 3 is that thanks to this channel, I have learned that there are many kinesises. Anyway, there are a lot of different type of telekinesis. I actually had to write them down because there's so many and I don't think I can remember them all. Also, I don't think this is all of them, but this is just some. So let's quickly run through some of the kinesises powers out there. So we have the classic telekinesis. We all got it, moving things with your mind. Then we have pyrokinesis, again. Got it, you're making something burst into flame. Then we have aerokinesis, which is something I've demonstrated in this video. You can go check it out, I'll put a link down below. Then we have atmokinesis. Okay, let's talk about atmokinesis. Atmokinesis is, the thing that people do when they just delete a cloud from the sky. Now, in a previous video, I said that I was too embarrassed to do that. But you know what? I changed my mind. I decided that it is actually quite fun to do. So here it is. This is so stupid.
I love it.
Where's my phone? I want to take a photo of him doing that.
I'm almost done though, I'm almost done.
Do you need me to focus it? Can you see?
I think I'm very satisfied. See, I think the sponge was more effective. If you combine magic and science, see? you get the I feel like I'm erasing brain cells from my. Oh wow, look at that. Wow, that's so this is a powerful product. Just so you know, my friends that you can hear in the background, they kept making fun of me for the rest of the day. And you know what? I want you to suffer the same way I did. So, okay, no, you know what? I actually think that cloud busting is quite fun and it could literally become like an internet challenge. So I want everybody to try. I want everybody to just post your own cloud busting video, but be creative. Electrokinesis. Again, done that before. Now we get to the weird one. Now we have Hydrokinesis, which is apparently the power to control plants, which is something that I have also demonstrated. Next in line is IMAGO-kinesis. Okay, let me just show you what IMAGO-kinesis is. Okay, so the idea of IMAGO-kinesis is that I don't just move the subject right here, right now with telekinesis. I move the subject from a mirror with IMAGO-kinesis. So let's give it a shot. Okay, here's the mirror, here's the object. And I'll focus on that object, I focus on my breathing. And I have to move that object through the mirror. Breathe out, breathe in. It's a little bit more difficult, but and move. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. There you have it, IMAGO-kinesis. And if you thought IMAGO-kinesis was cool, well, something's wrong with you. But also wait until you see UMBRA-kinesis, which is the power to manipulate an object by manipulating that object's shadow. Now, if you want to see the coolest version of this trick, you have to look for Penn and Teller's shadows. It is such a beautiful routine. It's so well executed and it's so nice. And if I have to be a little bit nitpicky, I would say that UMBRA-kinesis should be the power to manipulate shadows. So it shouldn't be that the object moves. It should be that the object stays still and the shadow moves. I tried to come up with this concept and all I got was this. Alright, so as silly as that looks, that to me looks way more like UMBRA-kinesis, like manipulating shadow. As a matter of fact, most of these kinesises don't really live up to their names. Okay, let's go to the one that annoys me the most. I don't need this anymore. Alright, so speaking of kinesises that don't live up to their name, every time I see a demonstration of hydrokinesis, I'm just simply not convinced. Like all I see is the ripples on top of the water. I see you moving an object on top of the water, but I don't think you're moving the water. If you're talking about hydrokinesis, you're basically talking about water bending, kind of like the avatar. Not that avatar, this avatar, thank you. I want to see that you control the water, not an object on top, not some ripples effect on top. I want to see that the water follows you, that you can make it go the direction you want to go. So today, instead of replicating a trick, I decided to come up with my own, come up with what I think hydrokinesis should look like if it was real. And this is it. Hydrokinesis, or water bending as I call it. The power to control the flow of the water with your mind. Let's try. Let me just tilt the camera down on the table. And you can see it, okay. I'm just gonna pour some water on the table, just like that. And now I'm gonna try to control the flow of the water without any rippling on top, no blowing here, no magnets, no nothing, just telling the water what to do with the power of my mind. Let's reverse the flow. And let's go the other way. Let's go, 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 go. Stop. And that is 100% pure hydrokinesis. And that, to me, is what hydrokinesis should look like. So, if you claim to have this ability, make it happen. Otherwise, do not call it hydrokinesis. Now, for those of you that are following, let's go back to reason number 2 of why I decided to talk about this channel. And reason number 2 is that this guy has come up with a new method for you to start practicing telekinesis, for you to test telekinesis powers. And he can even show these methods to like laymen and other people, as he does in this video where he shows the method to his neighbor.
You think it's cool, huh? Is it cool?
Yeah.
Okay, now do it. Now switch it real close. Switch it. Close. You think it's cool?
Yeah. It's the energy on my hand. Or
Yeah, the
what?
energy, and you could also do this far away too.
Okay, I have a massive issue with this video. This is why I decided to censor the face of this poor woman, because this woman is being deceived. Now, I don't know if you are doing this on purpose or if you're really convinced that that's telekinesis, but I can tell you something. I decided to follow your instructional video on this fantastic method, which consists in grabbing some water, putting it in a pan, warming it up, and then grab something light like a styrofoam cup and put it on top. And guess what? It works. All right, let me be super clear. I don't know why this works. But I do know that it's not supernatural and that it's not telekinesis. Or at least, if it is telekinesis, this is not a good tool to test it. I made a whole video, I'll put the link down below, explaining why the psi wheel is not a great tool to test your telekinesis ability, because it will move at random no matter what. Now the styrofoam cup on top of the water, it's even worse. It's even worse. Like, it moves, at some point I just let it be for about like 6 minutes and it just kept moving by itself. At some point I tried to use my hand and it wasn't moving anymore. Most of the time it will move. Sometimes it doesn't move. It's very random. All I know is that it moved with my hands. It moved with my partner's hands. And none of us practice any telekinesis, any meditation, anything at all. So the fact that you're going around telling people that believe in telekinesis, people that want to believe in telekinesis, people that want to practice this, you telling them to do this, it's no wonder that there's such a huge community of people thinking that they have this ability. Of course they think they have this ability. You telling them that's energy, and the flipping cup moves. Boom, that's it. As a matter of fact, I could say now that I have telekinesis ability. It's working. It's moving. Hell, I even did it from a distance. Like you said, after a while you can do it from a distance. Boom, that's it. I just did it from a distance. People who are going to use this tool are deceiving themselves, are lying to themselves. This is not a good tool to test this ability. Let's paint a scenario. Let's paint a scenario that this woman, she saw that she can move the cup, and you told her that this was energy. So now she's, if she wasn't convinced before, now she's fully convinced. Now she's on the spiritual energy train, like all the way. And then one day, I hope not. This is all hypothetical. This is all I'm coming up with this like as this is improv. I'm just making, this is all fiction, but it's a scenario. It's a potential scenario that could happen. One day this woman is gonna have to make a choice. She's gonna get sick. I hope not. Again, this is all hypothetical. She might one day get sick, and she's gonna have to make a choice. Either go for some pseudoscience, woo-woo, energy fixing thing, or go for some real medicine and whatnot. And because of what she did with the cup and the energy, she's gonna go for the woo-woo energy healing touch, whatnot, and she's gonna get hurt. Again, this is just an hypothetical. This is just fiction. Do not fall for this stuff. It needs to be properly tested. A styrofoam cup floating on some water, it's not good. It's not a good test. We can do much better. You can do much better. And if you want to come with a rebuttal, let me know in the comment section why I'm so dead wrong about this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you're still here in watching this video, I want you to put in the comments the word styrofoam. Mostly because I don't know how to spell it, so some of you has to show me. This has been Magic Isn't Real. I'll see you next time. Ciao. How's this trapdoor going? I forgot how to open it. There's a button somewhere. One day.